fresh, delicious pizza and food. Market Burger, arriving in North Fast and friendly service. The contest tonight, going to be a good one. The Bulldogs are getting ready to face the brand new in the district at Arcadia Valley next week. The Raiders are going to face actually their next contest. They have 10 common opponents. North County's won 8, West County's lost 7. The Raiders, big loss in their last game was conference. Jovi goes out with an injury. Rather, she gets injured in place but has a minor concussion out for tonight's contest. That brings in a whole host of starters for the Raiders and players receiving their first starts in Sam Megan and Anderson. Now for the Bulldogs, coached by Coach John Barnett, they recently lost recent departure of Melissa Love. The offense is going to change a whole lot around West County. Haley Merrill has been really good in her first 3 years of high school basketball, over 12 points. She broke 1,000 over a month ago, and she's just been off since up and away since then. She averaged 21 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 30 steals. Liv Turner pitches at 10 for the Bulldogs with Josie Tande and Katie Hoover running up the scoring position. The Raiders, Reagan Pierce averages 13, and Allie Scott with 12. They're the leading scorers for the Raiders. Mostly tonight, what I'm looking for is I'm going to go ahead and see if how many three-pointers Reagan Pierce can knock down, how many rebounds Allie Scott can grab in the post. Mostly because that's been their offense for a lot of the season. Reagan Pierce knocked down 7 three-pointers in multiple games this season. She did it early in the season against West County, Central, and then she did it again later in the season against Fredericton. Both big wins for the Raiders and the squad. 17-5, not a record small fat. Kind of a little intimidating, averaging 52 points per game, only allowing 39. This is a stellar defensive team offense. Sometimes hard for them to come by, but there's a lot of consistent players such as Allie Scott. Ava Mueller picks up a couple picks off the bench, Rebecca here and there, but they're going to struggle tonight without the facilitators. She's a really big part of this County team. She's a little bit of the motor, but you got to see what they can do without the presence of Lydia Hassmeyer on the squad tonight as well. She's sidelined with the game. Another thing to look out for is whether or not the interference is just about 30%, but I think if you can get that number, 5-6%, and the Raiders are going to appreciate that. On top, Reagan's on Scott's on the Rover's good for the field. Now, the Bulldogs, it's a little bit less complicated. Mostly just can Haley Merrill score enough points to beat the Raiders. She averages 21 as a team. They average 57. Obviously, after the loss of Wilson Ludwig, so they average around 15 points per game, 15, 18 points per game. That's really damn on their offense. Navy seemed to put some production on the left. She averages 10. I talked to Coach Barnett before the game. He said she just picks up basketball when she can find them. She gets in and out of the game really well. And as a freshman, those are the good things to have. And to just have that those for easy shots. That young. That's going to be pretty cool. I talked about it earlier, but 10 County's won 8 of those. West County's lost 7. I think it's Central, and they both Iron team. You talk about the plus minus for some plus minus got a stat in today's basketball. Reagan Pierce, 13 plus minus. Allie Scott, 11 plus minus. 11 plus minus. Offensive production, score differential overall. So, Reagan Pierce is on the floor. County averages 13. That's something that's really big overall for this team. I'm really interested to see what Mackenzie Anderson has not really ever gotten a lot of league time, but Coach Bradley, I talked shot tonight. The first time starting in her basketball career as a senior, too. Well, that about does it for our pregame show. This was brought to you by Domino's Ring, Bonne Terre, part of the Domino's delivering hot and fresh orders once again from the market. Driving at your home fast and
State Community Bank. Our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
Hi, I'm Julie Pratt, and I would love to help you plan for retirement. At Belgrade Financial in Deloge, we work to build a financial plan that will focus on your individual needs. Retirement doesn't have to be hard. Let me work for you. Come see me today at Belgrade Financial Services in Deloge.
Hi, I'm Samantha McDowell with McDowell Electric. We've been serving St. Francis County and surrounding areas for over 16 years now. We do any size job, from a light fixture to a panel change out, wiring an entire home, to larger commercial or industrial jobs. Please don't hesitate to give us a call. Estimates are always free.
First for the visiting Lady Bulldogs. Number 1, Maylee Merrill. Number 2, Liv Turner. Number 4, Lacey Lamar. Number 33, Emily Wilkin. And number 45, Hayden Buchanan. And now the starting lineup for your North County Lady Raiders. Number 14, Mackenzie Anderson. Number 15, Allison Scott. Number 24, Reagan Pierce. Number 32, Emma Roper. And number 50, Megan Reed. The Raiders are coached by Matt Bradley. The Bulldogs coached by John Barnett. And we are about to get underway.
Tip underway at North County. All 5 starters for the Raiders tonight are seniors. A little different from normal. As North County will win the tip, Megan Reed recovers over Roper. In some games, we've seen as many as 3 non-senior starts for the Raiders. So this is definitely a different starting lineup for them. as Roper with her first three-pointer. Not going to fall. Rebounded by West County. Turner with the ball. Oh, excuse me. Merrill with the three-point shot. That one not going to find anyone in the basket. It's going to end up out of bounds. Raiders take over possession. Reed bringing the ball up now for the Raiders. Reed, the backup point guard for this squad, joined the team a little bit late. Main ball handling responsibilities tonight, usually occupied by Jovi Peterson, but as we discussed in the pregame show, she went down with a concussion in last week's contest. Raiders going to turn over the ball early here. Coach Bradley saying turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. Turnovers win or lose, or they dictate ball games. Getting steals and preventing turnovers is really a key, one of his keys to winning games, and that's something the Lady Raiders have struggled with at times in this season. As Merrill's got it, she drives baseline. Over to Turner. Turner, pump fake, drive, nice move to the basket. No good, going to be rebounded by Allie Scott. Roper bringing the ball now. Over to Pierce. Pierce, back up to Reed. Over to Roper, Roper drives, puts it up. That one not going to go either. Rebound. Ball's going to end up out of bounds. West County ball. Bukema with the inbound now. Over to Merrill. Up for Turner. Turner trapped. She's going to take it back court for a turnover. And she knew she messed up. A little laugh from her there. Reed with it now. Over to Roper. Roper, over to Reed. Over to Pierce. Pierce pump fakes. And that pump fake got everyone because they were expecting that. And Anderson with her first three-point shot. That one's going to be no good. Rebounded by Allie Scott. She's fouled on the attempt. Anderson yet to make a three in her career. Not afraid to shoot it. As Scott's first free throw is not going to fall. Usually a very solid free throw shooter from the line. Unlike her to miss one. As she makes the second. Merrill's got it now. Over to Lamar. Lamar drives baseline. Stolen by Megan Reed. Reed back for Pierce. Deep three-point range. Off the mark just by a little bit. And for most girls, that shot's not on the table. But I've seen Pierce hit that one a few times, and she's not afraid to take that shot. A jump ball going to be called. Bulldogs maintain possession. Lamar with it now, setting up the offense. Over to Merrill. Back up to Lamar. Over for Wilkins, her first time touching the ball. And Reed with another steal. She may take it coast to coast. She does. Doesn't make the layup. Scott fighting for the board. Puts it up and fouled again. A couple of nice steals in succession for Megan Reed, quickly picking up that defensive role traditionally played by Jovi Peterson, getting in the passing lanes, really doing a nice job early in this contest. As Scott's first three-pointer is good, or excuse me, first free throw is good. 2-0, 5:29 remaining in the first quarter. Scott's second free throw will fall. She's got 3 early on in this contest. Lamar with it now, over to Merrill. Merrill against the press. Over to Lamar. Lamar over to Merrill. Merrill drives. Ball tipped out of bounds by Allie Scott. And Ava McClure will check in the game for Mackenzie Anderson. Ava McClure, a sophomore, does a really nice job off the bench for these Raiders. Maybe not as much of an offensive threat. She does have the athletic ability to get in there and get some rebounds. And she's an excellent defender on the perimeter. As Turner's three-point shot won't fall. Rebound going to go to the Raiders, and McClure's pass is tipped and stolen by the Bulldogs. Merrill will bring the ball up now for the Bulldogs. Merrill over to Bukema. Bukema back up to Turner. Turner for Wilkins. Back to Turner. Turner's pass deflected, almost stolen. Going to wind up out of bounds. That tipped pass by Megan Reed. Lamar, the inbounder for the Bulldogs. Merrill with it, screened by Lamar. Back up to Lamar. Merrill with it. That pass tipped and stolen by Emma Roper. She's going to set up for a close mid-range, not quite going to fall. Rebound's going to go to the Bulldogs. Foul going to be called on the Raiders, indicating that this one will be on Megan Reed. First foul of the contest for the Raiders. And we have a 30-second timeout. This one brought to you by McDowell Electric, Premier Door Company, and Mandy Carroll, OBGYN.
Hi, I'm Danielle Burns with Keller Williams Realty. Check out some of my listings. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give me a call, 760-6910, or check out my website at soldbydanielle.com.
Hello and welcome back to tonight's broadcast on UniTec Digital Media. 3-0 your score early in the first quarter, 4:13 remaining. As Merrill's got the ball, screened by Bukema. Merrill over to Turner. Turner back up for Bukema. Over to Wilkins. Roper gonna get the foul call there. And already seeing that wide cross-court pass that coaches just hate being picked off multiple times for the Bulldogs. I'm sure Coach Barnett is already tired of seeing that, as another turnover for the Bulldogs here. That pass intended for Lamar going to end up out of bounds. And Reed will bring the ball up now for the Raiders. Reed down to McClure. McClure going to have it stolen by Merrill. Merrill going the other way, puts it up. A lot of contact, no foul call. Her shot won't fall. Rebounded by Wilkins. Her putback attempt not going to go, and the Raiders will take the ball back. Reed with it now, over to Pierce. Roper with it, drives, puts it up. No good, rebounded by Allie Scott. Her shot won't fall. Rebounded again by Roper, and she puts it back up, this time getting the foul call. Offensive rebounding, really important in basketball. Those second chance points are like a bonus for the offensive team. And that's what kills teams on defense, is allowing those offensive rebounds and allowing players to get second chance points that they didn't necessarily earn, as Roper's first free throw will not fall. Roper's second free throw. That one will go. Reese Beckett indicating she will check in the game, and Allie Scott takes her first break. Scott with about 5 early rebounds in this game. As Pierce, long range, not going to fall. Really surprising to see that out of Pierce, shooting 40% from beyond the arc this season. However, that is the key to success for the Raiders, getting her on and letting her knock down those shots. As West County will take it. Wilkins with it, double teamed, over to Tange. Her first time in this game. And Lamar puts it up and in. And West County's on the board with their first points of the night. Only 4-2, really low-scoring ball game early, into this first quarter. 2:45 remaining as Roper's three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Lamar. Lamar, a really good rebounder. for this West County team. She averages 6 a game. The only senior on this squad. Wilkins with it now in the corner. Cross-court pass to Tange. Tange, nice lob over Roper. Turner not going to be able to connect, though. McClure with it now. Over to Roper. Deep three-point shot. Once again off. Rebounded by Reese Beckett. She puts it up and is fouled on her attempt. Beckett shooting about 60% from the free throw line. Not quite sure if she'll make it or not. Her first one is off. Kylie Bollinger checking into the game for the first time for Megan Reed. As Beckett's second free throw will fall. The Raiders have 5 points, all 5 of them coming from free throw attempts in this contest. As that ball is going to be tipped out of bounds by Kylie Bollinger. Lamar, the inbounder, over to Turner, up to Tange. Tange, over to Wilkins. Wilkins three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound, Lacey Lamar, her shot blocked. Scramble for the ball now. It's going to end up in a jump ball. McClure with it now. Over to Bollinger. Bollinger cross-court pass to Pierce. Back to Bollinger. Bollinger drives baseline, puts it up. No good. Going to be rebounded by Liv Turner. Bollinger shooting about 20% from the field this season. She's had games where she has been really on, and she's had some games where she's been really off. As Turner's got it now. Deep three-point shot for Turner. This one no good. Going to be rebounded by Wilkins. Wilkins puts it back up. That one rebounded by Ava McClure, also off the mark. Not a whole lot of offense to be found in this game as McClure misses another one. Turner going to drive. That ball almost stolen. She puts it back up. Doesn't quite get it to fall. 43 seconds remaining in the first quarter, 5-2. Kind of a shockingly low score as Haley Hassemeyer subs in the game for the Raiders. Caitley Holbert indicating that she will, checks in for the Bulldogs. McClure over to Hassemeyer, down low for Scott. That pass going to be stolen. Turner with it now. Turner averaging 3 steals a game, and I think she's got about that here early in the contest. As Tange going to put up a 3. No good. Going to wind up out of bounds. Raiders ball. A little bit of a discussion on who's going to inbound the ball for the Raiders. Without Reed or Peterson in the game, primary ball handling responsibilities are going to fall to Ava McClure as Kylie Bollinger's 3 is going to be off the mark. Raiders going to end up with possession again, and Bollinger goes up once more, also not going to go. As the first half comes to an end, 5-2, your score, Raiders lead. This break is going to be brought to you by Pasta House in Farmington, A1 Home Care, McDowell Electric, Murphy's Landscaping, First State Community Bank, and AMS Security.
greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance. Visit shelterinsurance.com and find an agent to help you choose the coverage you need. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hello and welcome back to tonight's contest on UniTec Digital Media. 5-2 your score going into the second quarter. Raiders lead. One single made field goal in that first quarter, and that was made by Lacey Lamar with a little under 4 minutes to play in that first quarter. First look from Chloe Barnett in this game. She passes it over to Merrill. Merrill's three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Kylie Bollinger. Merrill's been held silent in this contest, which is uncommon, seeing as she averages 21 points per game. And Scott's, there it goes. That's the Raiders' first made field goal in this contest. Previously, they led 5-2, all their points coming from free throw attempts. That one with Scott being their first field goal made. 7:30 in the second quarter, excuse me. Lamar with it now, over to Merrill. Merrill's three-point ball hits every part of the rim, doesn't quite end up in the basket, and a jump ball going to be called. Good fight for the rebound there by Lacey Lamar and Ava McClure. I really thought that three-pointer from Merrill was going in. It looked like she had the touch, and it just didn't quite find the bottom of the net. As Bollinger will bring the ball up now for the Raiders. Bollinger over to McClure. McClure's pass. Scott gonna end up with it. Scott puts it up, no good. Gets her own offensive rebound. A lot of fighting for it, not able to secure it. And the Merrill's pass gonna wind up out of bounds, West County ball. Turner gonna be the inbounder for the Bulldogs, and Merrill's three-point shot, not quite, touches a little bit of the rim. Allie Scott with the rebound. Ava McClure takes it up strong to the basket, gonna end up fouled on that attempt. That foul gonna be attributed to number 4, Lacey Lamar. Oh, excuse me. No. Lacey Lamar. McClure's first free throw not going to go. Maybe an interesting statistic, the Raiders have missed 4 free throws in this game, and all of them have been the first free throw attempted. As Ava McClure misses the second to bring the team's free throw average in this game to 50%. Lamar with it now. Over to Tange. Being guarded by Roper. Back up to Lamar. Lamar, long cross-court pass to Barnett. Barnett over to Turner. Turner over to Merrill. Merrill over to Turner. Turner, pump fake drive. Puts it up. Nice move, going to be fouled. Not quite able to put the ball in the basket there. Reese Beckett going to be attributed to that foul. Merrill's first opportunity for points in this game. She's taken 7 shots. None of them have fallen yet. We're going to see if that changes. First one back iron, no good. First free throw is being attempted by West County in this contest. North County has had 5 chances at the stripe as Turner knocks down her second. Full court press now being brought on by the Bulldogs. I spoke. This one going to wind up being an open layup for Reese Beckett, and she puts it up and in. I spoke with Coach Barnett before the game, what kind of defense he was going to run, and he said, I'm going to mix it up. I asked him which one he's going to start in. He said, I can't tell you that. I had expected a full court press, but he saves that for later. as that ball is going to end up out of bounds. Bulldogs ball. Merrill, the inbounder for the Bulldogs. Up to Barnett. Barnett, cross-court pass to Tanguay. Tanguay looking for anyone to throw it to, finds Lamar. Barnett going to shoot a three-pointer, hand in her face, not going to go. Rebound going to go to Allie Scott of the Raiders. A lot of rebounds to be had in this game as there have not been very many made shots. As Scott's pass is going to end up tipped, almost stolen. She managed to recover it, passes it to Reese Beckett for the jumper. It's not quite going to go. Nice hustle for the rebound there by Beckett. It's going to end up in a jump ball. Beckett and Tanguay. Merrill with it now. Raiders trying a full court press of their own. Lamar with it. She travels. Senior Megan Reed going to check into the game for the Raiders. 9-3, 5 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Reed's got it. Over to Pierce. Pierce, three-point. Not going to go. Rebounded by Scott. She puts it back up. That one not going to go. Ball is going to end up out of bounds. Raiders retain possession. Pierce silent from the field tonight. 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. Law of averages says she'll shoot, or she'll make 4 of her next 6. So expect to see her shoot some more tonight. As Roper, long corner pass for Pierce. Pierce drives, puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Scott. Scott puts it up again. That one no good. Raiders gonna get possession once more. Scott with her 9th rebound in this contest. Pierce in the corner, sets up. That's her shot. Not going to go. Out of bounds off Megan Reed. Merrill with it now. Merrill, screened by Turner. Turner over to Tanguay. Tanguay back up to Turner. Turner over to Barnett. Barnett for Merrill. Merrill's fadeaway. Nope. Rebounded by Josie Tanguay. Scott recovers that one. She's going to be fouled. Cadence Bukema indicating she will check in for the Bulldogs. Roper with it. Her three-pointer off the mark. Going to wind up out of bounds off West County. If you told me there was a lid on the basket tonight, I would believe you. As both teams combining for just 3 made field goals in this contest. Reed with it. Over to McClure. McClure's three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Turner. Merrill with it now. Merrill pass for Bukema. Stolen by Allie Scott. Reed going to take it now. Reed to the corner for Pierce. Pierce for McClure. McClure's three-pointer. Off the money. Rebounded by North County's Megan Reed. Megan Reed going to have it stolen by Maylee Merrill. And they're going to call her for a foul on that one. Wilkins going to be the inbounder for the Bulldogs. Merrill with it over to Wilkins. Wilkins trapped in the corner. Ball going to go back court. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Raiders take over. Reed with it now. Down to McClure. Roper, pump fakes, drives, puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Allie Scott. Allie Scott puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound again, puts it up. finally puts it in to end the dry spell. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this second quarter. As Barnett, her pass stolen by Scott. Scott's going to take it. Coast to coast, puts it up and in. Fouled for the and one opportunity. Barnett only 5'3", trying to go up with Allie Scott, about 5'11". Not a favorable matchup for her, and she just ends up slapping that arm. Doesn't matter. Scott makes the free throw. Scott's got 10 in this contest for the Raiders, 10 of their 14 points. As Merrill with it, her pass stolen by Emma Roper. Roper in the backcourt by herself, almost stolen by Chloe Barnett. And Reed's long pass finds Pierce over to Roper. Roper's three-pointer, bang! That one's good from beyond the arc. Roper finally with a made field goal, her first one of the contest, and that's going to be a full timeout called by West County. This is going to bring us to an ad break. This one brought to you by First State Community Bank, AMS Security, Danielle Burns, Truck Odell Shelter Insurance, Griffin Automotive, Kevin Ball Auto Body, and Bryant Restoration.
Thinking about your next step? Think Mineral Area College. We offer small class sizes, transferable credits, and tuition rates less than half of a university. It's affordable, quality education. Apply at mineralarea.edu. Mineral Area College. It starts here.
Hi folks, John Robinson, Pettis, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Super Center. Folks, we are loaded with inventory. We're dealing. If we don't have it, we'll order it.
Hey, I'm Big Mike here at Pettis Automotive in Farmington. Just wanted to come to you and let you know that we got some great deals and great savings going on here, so come on by and check us out. Ask for Big Mike, and I'll be here for you. Thank you.
Folks, we will also buy your car. We'll guarantee to pay more than anybody else for your car. Pre-owned cars, we've got them too. So come see us, Pettis, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Super Center.
Hello and welcome back to tonight's broadcast on UniTec Digital Media. 17-3, the Raiders lead, 1:57 remaining in the second half. Merrill with it now against the press. Merrill over to Turner. Turner drives in the corner over to Bukema. Bukema up for Merrill. Merrill's three-point shot, no good, not going to connect. Rebound going to go to Roper. Roper's a great hustle player for this Raiders team. She averages 6 rebounds and a couple of steals a game, as Hassemeyer's shot's not going to go. Merrill with it now. Over to Barnett. Barnett over to Merrill. Merrill down for Turner. Turner up to Barnett. Almost loses it. Takes a deep three-point shot. Connects from beyond the arc. A deep three-pointer there for Chloe Barnett. Their first field goal made in this second quarter. With just 50 seconds remaining, as Pierce responds. Her first three-pointer of the night finally breaks the seal. And I'm sure there will be more to follow. Merrill drives, puts it up. Going to be a block. This one going to be called on Haley Hassemeyer. Merrill makes her first point of the night, usually a 20-point per game scorer. They've held her to just 1 so far in this first half. She makes her second, so now she's got 2 in this first half. Josie Tange and Lacey Lamar checking into the game. Bukema and Merrill are going to come out. 20-8, 34, 8 remaining in the first quarter. As Bollinger over to Roper. Roper for Hassemeyer. Hassemeyer, her pass stolen by Liv Turner. Turner's pass stolen by Kylie Bollinger. Bollinger puts it up, fouled, shot not going to go. Bollinger with a chance for her first points of the night. Merrill indicates she will sub back in for the Bulldogs as Bollinger misses her first. Wilkins subs out for the Bulldogs. Bollinger's second free throw is good. Tange with it now. Tange over to Turner. Turner to Merrill. Merrill drives, travels prior to the pass. 2 seconds remaining in the second half. The Raiders with 16 points in this quarter, going on a 16-5 run in this corner as Pierce's three-pointer not going to go. Deep three-point shot. I thought she'd make it. Not quite. 21-8 your score going into the half. We will be back for the halftime show after this break, brought to you by Murphy's Landscaping, First State Community Bank, Chuck Odell Shelter Insurance, Bryant Restoration, UniTec Bank, Mineral Area College, and Liberty Landing Apartments in Farmington.
Banking with people like you, UniTec Bank. We put you first in everything we do. Large enough to serve you, small enough to know you. We're your local hometown bank, your friends and neighbors too. Banking with people like you, UniTec Bank.
Kevin Ball Auto Body in Leadington is the most recommended in the Parkland. Kevin Ball is the only local direct repair shop for all major insurance and only OEM certified for all major auto manufacturers. That makes Kevin Ball Auto Body your easy and trusted choice. Kevin Ball has earned an ICAR Gold Class certification and provides lifetime warranties on workmanship. Call 431-2726 or go to kevinballauto.com.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance. Visit shelterinsurance.com and find an agent to help you choose the coverage you need. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Thinking about your next step? Think Mineral Area College. We offer small class sizes, transferable credits, and tuition rates less than half of a university. It's affordable, quality education. Apply at mineralarea.edu. Mineral Area College. It starts here.
Hi folks, John Robinson, Pettis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Super Center. Folks, we are loaded with inventory. We're dealing. If we don't have it, we'll order it.
Hey, I'm Big Mike here at Pettis Automotive in Farmington. Just wanted to come to you and let you know that we got some great deals and great savings going on here, so come on by and check us out. Ask for Big Mike, and I'll be here for you. Thank you.
Folks, we will also buy your car. We guarantee to pay more than anybody else for your car. Pre-owned cars, we've got them too. So come see us, Pettis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Super Center.
A1 Home Care, the #1 choice for home care services. We offer non-skilled nursing, in-home care, consumer direct, and adult day habilitation services. A1 Home Care will tailor the care plan to meet your needs. We serve 14 counties in southeast Missouri. We hire reliable and trustworthy individuals to perform the care you need and deserve. A1 Home Care has been voted Best of the Parkland for 3 years in a row. We are the heart of home care in the heartland.
Go Raiders!
Hello and welcome to the halftime show on UniTec Digital Media, brought to you by Pasta House in Farmington, A1 Home Care, McDowell Electric, Premier Door Company, Mandy Carroll, OBGYN, Boyer Funeral Home, Murphy's Landscaping, First State Community Bank, and AMS Security. Currently, the story of this game has been that the score was 5-2 in the first quarter, and then 21-8 in the second quarter. Overall, the Bulldogs are shooting 2 for 22 from the field, and the Raiders are shooting 5 for 41. That's 12% from the field for the Raiders and 9% from the field for the Bulldogs. Allie Scott leads the Raiders in scoring with 10, followed by Roper with 4, Pierce with 3, Beckett with 3, and Bollinger with 1. Currently, Barnett leads the Bulldogs with 3, followed by Lamar and Merrill with 2, respectively, and Turner with 1. Turner and Merrill combining for Merrill 0 for 7, Turner 0 for 8. Merrill averages 21 points, Turner averages 10. Truly, truly the difference in this ball game. Number one, the Raiders have shot 19 more shots than the Bulldogs have. Number two, Turner and Merrill have not scored what you would expect them to. And they have been putrid from the field in this contest. I said it earlier, if you told me that there was a lid on the basket tonight, I would believe you. Scott really doing work on the offensive boards, like I said. In the pregame, that's really going to play a big impact on whether or not the Raiders win this game. She's got 12 boards early in this contest. Roper also getting in the glass. Overall, the Raiders just playing with a lot of physicality and playing with a lot of hustle and a lot of energy. Now, a couple Raiders notably having a rough time, as Pierce is only 1 for 7 from beyond the arc. Now, she's usually a very excellent shooter from that range, and the Raiders going to look to get her going in the second half. Maybe balloon this lead beyond 13, beyond what it was. Now, they only had a 3-point lead going into that second quarter, going on a 16-5 run. 16-6 run in that second quarter. A couple other notable Bulldogs, Lacey Lamar and Chloe Barnett. Chloe Barnett currently shooting 50% from 3. I mean, only two attempts, but she did make one of them. Lamar doing some dirty work down low, grabbing some rebounds for the Raiders, and really just really putting it out there. Cadence Bukema not really doing what she usually does. Usually she's an excellent, tremendous rebounder for this Bulldog squad. She hasn't quite done that tonight. Maybe she'll pick it up here in this second half. But that's all I have for you. This halftime show brought to you by Boyer Funeral Home, First State Community Bank, Murphy's Landscaping, Julie Pratt and Belgrade State Bank, Premier Door Company, McDowell Electric, and A1 Home Care.
Hi, I'm Julie Pratt, and I would love to help you plan for retirement. At Belgrade Financial in Deloge, we work to build a financial plan that will focus on your individual needs. Retirement doesn't have to be hard. Let me work for you. Come see me today at Belgrade Financial Services in Deloge.
Hello and welcome back to tonight's broadcast on UniTec Digital Media. I am Thaddeus K. The second half underway here at North County High School. 21-8 Raiders lead, as Pierce will be the inbounder for the Raiders. Megan Reed with it now. Reed over to Pierce. Pierce back up to Reed. Down for McClure to Scott, and Scott's got 2. Scott's been a working part of a broken offense in this contest, really being the driving force behind a lot of these Raider points. That ball going to wind up out of bounds. Last touched by Emmeline Wilkins. Reed bringing the ball up the floor now. Over to Pierce. Pierce back up to Reed. Reed to McClure. McClure's pass tipped. Scott puts it up. Shot's not going to go. Going to be fouled on the attempt. Going to go to the line for her third time in this contest. Scott currently shooting 4 for 5 in this game. She misses the first. Scott for a second. This one's good. Merrill now bringing the ball up the floor for the Bulldogs. Turner with it now. Turner to Wilkins. Wilkins back to Turner. Turner dribbles into the corner. Ball tipped out of bounds by Emma Roper. Merrill with it now. Screened by Bukema. Merrill's pass down low, going to wind up out of bounds. Intended for Liv Turner. Roper going to be the inbounder for the Raiders. Reed with it now. Pierce for 3. Just short, rebounded by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs need to get it across the court to prevent an 8-second violation. Timeout going to be called by Coach Barnett in time to avoid the violation. That's going to bring us to a break. This one brought to you by Boyer Funeral Home, Murphy's Landscaping, First State Community Bank, and AMS Security. Hello and welcome back to tonight's broadcast on UniTec Digital Media. Merrill with the ball now for the Bulldogs. Up to Bukema. Lamar with it. Over to Wilkins. Back to Lamar. She loses it. Turner recovers. Wilkins with it now. Back to Turner. Turner over to Wilkins. Wilkins down low for Lamar. Her pass going to be tipped out of bounds. Bulldogs will retain possession. Liv Turner with her first three-point shot of this contest, her first made field goal of this contest. As Reed passes it to Roper. Pierce with it now. Down to Scott. Scott to McClure. McClure puts it up, fouled on the attempt. And that's good ball movement there by the Raiders to get that shot for McClure. She's pretty open. And with that three-pointer, Turner makes the first field goal. Makes the first field goal for the Bulldogs since early, about halfway through the second quarter when Chloe Barnett knocked down a three as Ava McClure makes her second free throw. The Raiders really struggling from the free throw stripe tonight, shooting just about 60%. As Roper tips Lamar's pass. Barnett's got it now. Barnett over to Turner. Turner drives. Passes it out to Barnett. Barnett for three. No good. Going to be rebounded by Ava McClure. McClure steps out of bounds. Bulldogs going to take over possession. Merrill with it now. Over to Turner. Merrill with it. Merrill over to Barnett. Barnett over to Lamar. Merrill's pass almost out of bounds. Barnett has it, passes it back to Merrill. Merrill pump fakes, drives, almost stolen. Barnett with a deep three. Air balls doesn't quite catch any part of the basket. It is last touched by a Raider though. As Turner's got it. Turner over to Lamar. Merrill for three. That one's just short. Rebounded by Ava McClure. McClure, breakaway pass to Pearson. That is just the story of the game. Nice defensive play, but then a missed layup as Pierce gets her redemption and makes her next attempt. Turner's got it. Turner drives, passes it down for Barnett. Barnett to Merrill for three. Just off. Going to be out of bounds. Called out on Liv Turner. Reed with it now against the press. Reed passes it over to Roper. Roper up for Scott. Scott to Reed. Reed to Pierce for three. Nothing but net as Pierce knocks down her second three-pointer of the contest. Turner with it now. Her pass going to wind up in the backcourt. Another backcourt violation for this Bulldog team. They are just uncomfortable with this press currently being run by the North County defense. Kylie Bollinger and Reese Beckett going to sub in for the Raiders. Reed and McClure are going to step out of the game. Roper inbounds it to Bollinger. Bollinger over to Roper. Roper for three. That one's good. Her second three-pointer made of the contest. She's now up to 40% on the night. As Merrill's pass is thrown into some traffic and stolen, Beckett puts it up and in for two. Beckett's got her 5th points of the night. 10-point run for the Raiders since the last made field goal by West County. As Turner shoots it, that one's going to be off. Rebounded, gonna go to Maylee Merrill, and she's going to be fouled on the way up and earn a chance at the free throw line. I feel like I'm saying Merrill and Turner so often. They hold the ball. You know, they've shot almost all of the Bulldog shots, with only 9 shots being taken by players not named Maylee Merrill or Liv Turner. As Haley Hassemeyer and Cadence Bukema check into the game. Merrill's second free throw is also good. Merrill with 4 points in this game. Bollinger, her pass stolen by Cadence Buchema. And Barnett brings it up now. Dribbles to the corner. Brings it back up top. Down to Holbert, and Holbert's got 2. Nice move by Holbert. And we watched her play a little bit in the JV game, and she was really nice in the JV game. Now they lost 54-34, but she was nice in that contest. And Reese Beckett going to earn a chance at the stripe. That foul going to be attributed to Lacey Lamar, her 3rd foul of the contest. Beckett's first free throw is good. Turner checks in the game for the Bulldogs, replacing Lacey Lamar. Beckett's second free throw. Bangs. Merrill with it now. Over to Barnett. Barnett for Merrill. Merrill's three-pointer. Boom! As Merrill knocks down her first three-point shot of the contest. Merrill now 1 for 8 from beyond the arc. Finally gets one to go. And cuts the lead to 19 as Bollinger travels. Barnett the inbounder for the Bulldogs. Nice move there by Maylee Merrill. Doesn't quite get the shot to fall. Nice pump fake. Way to create separation, but just doesn't quite finish the move as Pierce for 3. No good. Rebound gonna go to Kaylee Holbert. Almost stolen by Haley Hassemeyer. And then tipped again by Emma Roper, going to go off of the official. And West County's going to retain possession. Barnett with it now. Over to Merrill. Merrill up to Turner. Turner tipped. It's going to be a jump ball. Staying here as the Bulldogs will retain possession. 42-7 remaining in this third quarter. Raiders lead 37-18. Maylee Merrill, the inbounder for the Bulldogs. Maylee Merrill for Liv Turner. Turner's got 2. Scoring's picked up a little bit in this second half. Both teams kind of trading blows now as Beckett's going to miss a jumper. Beckett not known for taking a whole lot of jumpers. When she's in the game, she's yet to shoot a three-point shot. As the Bulldogs will retain possession. Barnett with it. Over to Buchema. Buchema for 3. Boom, this one's good from beyond the arc for Cadence Buchema. Hassemeyer with it. Over to, stolen by Barnett. And Merrill puts it up for 2. Couple of quick points to end this third quarter for the Bulldogs. 37-25. This will bring us to a break. This one brought to you by Post House of Farmington, A1 Home Care, McDowell Electric, UniCo Bank, Mineral Area College, and Liberty Landing Apartments in Farmington.
I'm Samantha McDowell with McDowell Electric. We've been serving St. Francis County and surrounding areas for over 16 years now. We do any size job, from a light fixture to a panel change out, wiring an entire home, to larger commercial or industrial jobs. Please don't hesitate to give us a call. Estimates are always free.
Hello and welcome back to tonight's broadcast on UniTec Digital Media. Huge third quarter bang as Reagan Pierce knocks down a three-pointer. Huge third quarter for the Bulldogs. They almost doubled their scoring in the previous half, scoring 17. As Barnett shoots a three, this one rims out, rebounded by Megan Reed. Pierce with it now, over to McClure. McClure's Jay, no good. There's a scram for the ball. They're going to call a jump. The Bulldogs will take possession. Now, I say that's a huge third quarter for the Bulldogs. It's a huge third quarter for the Raiders as well, scoring 16 in that quarter. Turner's got it. She drives, puts it up, blocked. Reed with it now. Over to Roper. Roper to Pierce. Roper for three. This one, no good. Rebounded by Ava McClure. She puts it back up. That one also no good. And that's going to be that one's going to be a good field goal for Lacey Lamar. Reed with it now for three. Travels before she gets the shot off. Merrill with it now. Up to Turner. Turner trapped. Steps out of bounds before she can get it off of Roper's leg. Raiders will take over. 40-27, Raiders lead. Roper with it now. Up for McClure. McClure driving, takes it up. And that one good. Nice use of the backboard there to get that one to fall by McClure. Merrill with it now. Merrill to Turner. Turner almost with the heads-up play. It's going to end up stolen by Emma Roper. Scott with it now, down to McClure. McClure puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Scott. Scott puts it up again, that one no good. Ton of contact tonight in the post, and the officials are just letting it play. I mean, you're seeing slaps and elbows and all sorts of contact, and the Raiders just playing maybe a little bit more physically than the Bulldogs. As Scott's first free throw is good. Cadence Bukema checks out of the game. She's got 4 fouls. Josie Tangay checks in for the Bulldogs. Scott's second free throw is good. Brings her total to 15 on the night. Merrill with it. Her pass stolen by Scott. Scott over to McClure. McClure now. 1-on-2. Over to Pierce. Pierce for three. Rims out. Rebounded by Scott. Scott puts it back up and in. Merrill with it now. Lamar's pass tipped, almost stolen by Reagan Pierce. Merrill recovers. Merrill now over to Lamar. Lamar's cross-court pass stolen by Ava McClure. Ava McClure, one girl to beat, brings it to the rim. Going to be fouled before she finishes her motion. And again, you're just seeing that long cross-court pass that coaches hate to see. I know in that locker room at halftime, Coach John Barnett, I know that's one thing he was focusing on, is not making that long cross-court pass that just continuously gets stolen, as McClure makes her first free throw. Lamar also with 2 fouls, going to check out of the game for the Bulldogs. McClure's second free throw is good. Merrill with it now against the press. Over to Barnett. Barnett. Over to Turner. Turner to the corner. Merrill's shot blocked by Allie Scott. Roper now. Over to Pierce. Pierce down low for Scott. Scott puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Ava McClure. She gets it out to Pierce. Pierce for three. No good. Going to be rebounded by Liv Turner. Four minutes, 19 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Raiders lead 48-27, excuse me. Barnett's got it in the corner. Barnett to Turner. Merrill with it. Merrill against Reed, drives, steps back, puts it up. Boom, nice shot. About a 20-footer there for for Maylee Merrill, and just a really nice move, nice shot as Reed's floater is gonna end up out of bounds. Reed shooting about 20% from the field. I'm gonna go and say a Bulldog probably got a hand on that one if it ends up that far off the mark. Merrill with it now. Merrill over to Holbert. Holbert puts it up and fouled. Could be on Scott, could be on Reed. Official says it's on Scott. Holbert's first will fall. Holbert's second. Brims out, rebounded by Allie Scott. Scott's 15th rebound in this contest. And about half of those being offensive rebounds. Roper over to McClure. McClure to Pierce. Pierce. Roper now for three. No good. Going to be rebounded by Maylee Merrill. Not the best three-point outing for Reagan Pierce. Reese Beckett checking in for the Raiders. Lacey Lamar checking in. Excuse me, no, she's not. Right to guys. Tange with it now. Over to Turner. Turner. Going to call an off-ball foul on Reese Beckett of the Raiders, her third foul of the contest. Just a little over 3 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Bulldogs trying to claw back from an 18-point deficit. As Merrill's doubled in the corner. Hard elbow to Roper's face. Turner's three-point shot not going to go. Going to be an official timeout as there's an injured Raider on the floor. Roper able to laugh it off, clearly in a bunch of pain. She's going to come out of the game, and Haley Hassemeyer is going to check in. Already starting to see some bruising on Roper's cheek there. And like I said, the refs just letting a lot of things go tonight. There's been a bunch of contact and a bunch of physicality in this game. As Bollinger takes it, puts it up and in. (50-30) as Barnett's pass is stolen by Reagan Pierce. Pierce puts it up, just a little bit too much on it. Bollinger going to end up with the rebound and fouled. Lacey Lamar's 5th foul of the contest. She's going to be fouled out of the game. Cadence Buchema going to check in to take her role. Hassmeyer, the inbounder for the Raiders. Over to Pierce. Pierce for 3. In and out. Going to wind up. Turner gets the rebound. Merrill's pass intended for Buchema going to be stolen by Kylie Bollinger, and Reagan Pierce with an easy 2. Barnett with it now. Barnett to Turner. Turner for Merrill. Merrill for 3. Bang! And that one's good from deep for Merrill. Pierce for 3. Off. Rebounded by Scott. Scott bumped, pushes it, puts it back up. No good. Going to be fouled on her 2nd attempt. And Scott, usually about a 35% three-point shooter. Tonight, she's yet to attempt 1. Shooting exclusively inside the arc. Shooting all 18 of her attempts inside the line. And Emmeline Wilkins checks in for the Bulldogs. Scott's first free throw will fall. Scott's 2nd attempt. Good as well. Mackenzie Anderson checks back into the game for the Raiders. Scott with 17 rebounds in this contest. A huge part of the reason why the Raiders have been so successful as a full new squad for the Raiders checks in. Freshman Isla Douglas, freshman Macy Peterson, as Barnett's three-pointer won't go. Rebound going to go to Sophie Rackley. Freshman Courtney Yunt and senior Mackenzie Anderson checking in for the Raiders. 1:21 remaining in the 4th quarter. Douglas with it now. Douglas back to Rackley. Rackley drives. She carries the ball. Bulldogs going to end up with possession. And with a little over a minute 14 remaining, the Bulldogs going to move to 13-12 prior to their first district match against Grandview later this week, as Barnett going to knock down a three-pointer. The Raiders going to advance to 18-5 before playing at Saxony Lutheran. Barnett with it now. Barnett over to Wilkins. Wilkins to Tange. Tange, pass deflected by Peterson. Douglas with the steal. Peterson now drives to the basket. Puts it down for her first 2 points of the night. 20 seconds remaining. Grace Walton's pass stolen, and Sophie Rackley knocks down a jumper. She had 22 points in the JV game, going to end up with 2 in the varsity game. And that is a contest. 58-36, the Raiders win tonight at North County High School. We will be back for a post-game show briefly brought to you by Pasta House in Farmington, A1 Home Care, McDowell Electric, Premier Door Company, Manicure, OBGYN, Boyer Funeral Home, Julie Pratt, and Belgrade State Bank, First State Community Bank, AMS Security, Danielle Burns, Check Shelter Insurance, Griffin Automotive, Kevin Ball Auto Body, Bryant Restoration, Unico Bank, Mineral Area College, and Liberty Landing Apartments in Farmington.
Keller Williams Realty. Check out some of my listings. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give me a call, 760-6910, or check out my website at soldbydanielle.com.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance. Visit shelterinsurance.com and find an agent to help you choose the coverage you need. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Thinking about your next step? Think Mineral Area College. We offer small class sizes, transferable credits, and tuition rates less than half of a university. It's affordable, quality education. Apply at mineralarea.edu. Mineral Area College. It starts here.
Hi folks, John Robinson, Pettis, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Super Center. Folks, we are loaded with inventory. We're dealing. If we don't have it, we'll order it.
Hey, I'm Big Mike here at Pettis Automotive in Farmington. Just wanted to come to you and let you know that we got some great deals and great savings going on here, so come on by and check us out. Ask for Big Mike, and I'll be here for you. Thank you.
Folks, we will also buy your car. We'll guarantee to pay more than anybody else for your car. Pre-owned cars, we've got them too. So come see us, Pettis, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Super Center.
Banking with people like you, UniTec Bank. We put you first in everything we do. Large enough to serve you, small enough to know you. We're your local hometown bank, your friends and neighbors too. Banking with people like you, UniTec Bank.
Kevin Ball Auto Body in Leadington is the most recommended in the Parkland. Kevin Ball is the only local direct repair shop for all major insurance and only OEM certified for all major auto manufacturers. That makes Kevin Ball Auto Body your easy and trusted choice. Kevin Ball has earned an I-CAR Gold Class certification and provides lifetime warranties on workmanship. Call 431-2726 or go to kevinballauto.com.
Greatness.
Hello and welcome to tonight's post-game show. This one brought to you by Domino's in Bonne Terre, Park Hills, and Farmington. Domino's delivering hot, fresh, delicious pizza and food in the Parkland, arriving at your door with fast, friendly service. Really, the story of the game tonight, the final score of 58-36, Raiders win. The Bulldogs really struggled to put the ball in the basket. They had an electric third quarter with 17 points, but only scored 11 in the fourth, 8 in the second, and 2 in the first. Overall, they didn't have enough firepower to get it done. The Raiders, with a really nice, well-rounded performance from a couple of players. Allie Scott ends the game with 19, Reagan Pierce 13, Roper ends with 7, McClure 5, Reese Beckett 7, Kylie Bollinger has 3, Peterson with 2, and Rackley with 2. I was really impressed with Allie Scott tonight. She ends the game 5 for 18, but she went to the stripe a bunch. She was taking it up hard in a paint in a game where there were not a whole lot of fouls being called. She ends the game with 18 rebounds, about half of those offensive, and she really just secured a whole lot of extra shots, a lot of second chance opportunity for the Raiders. Pearson's the game 5 for 21. Not a lot of shots falling for her tonight, but she got a lot of opportunities created for her by Emma Roper, Allie Scott, really just down low. Ava McClure got on the boards a little bit. 4 Raiders, took 9 or more shots. McClure with 9, Roper with 12, Scott with 18, and Pierce with 21. In contrast, Maylee Merrill led the Bulldogs in attempts with 17, followed by Turner with 13. Not very much scoring from Liv Turner tonight. She'll in the game with only 6 points, and that's really a disappointing performance from her because it's not really what you expected. She scores 10 points per game, but with the departure of Alyssa Ludwig, you would expect just a little bit more scoring from her. Maylee Merrill also disappointing, ends the game with 14. Only 4 for 17. The Raiders' half-court press was really, really effective tonight, and the Bulldogs just had too many turnovers, didn't get enough rebounds to make this one even close. Throughout the first quarter, there was a lid on the basket, but finally the Raiders got that seal to break, and they started to put the ball in the second quarter and really just explode from there. But that'll have it for your post-game show, brought to you by A1 Home Care, Past House in Farmington, McDowell Electric, Premier Door Company, Mandy Carroll OBGYN, Boyer Funeral Home, and Murphy Landscaping. I really appreciate you guys watching this with me, following along with me this season. This will be our last game. And lastly, I would just like to thank our crew, on the center cam, Dragan Stagner, on the floor cam, Dakota Young, and my producer, Dakota Kaminsky. Thank you all and have a great night.